Hi, everybody. I thought I'd pop on. I always say hi, everybody. I think, is anybody even there? Hi, everybody, as I sit in my room and talk to myself. Anyway, I felt like popping on with some Alice in Wonderland cards because I think she's beautiful and it just feels a bit Alice in Wonderly today. I've just dropped one on the floor, so I'm going to pick that one up, see what that has to say. Okay, right, so if I'm going to take that one as a group card, so I'm just going to pull 3 cards. So if you'd like to just call in the Mad Hatter, see if he's got a message for you. No, just place your hand on your heart perhaps and take a deep breath in through the heart. And just ask your guides to guide you towards the message that will help bring some insight to you. Let's just have so A, B, or C. Ooh, lots of messages want to come through. So A, B, or C. A, B, or C. And then we'll have a little message for the group, the card that popped out. So if you've chosen card A, it's card A. It's really interesting, isn't it? So, card A. So, I feel that this card, it's actually saying painting the roses red and covering up errors. So, perhaps this is asking you to dig a little bit deeper within your energy, within yourself, within certain situations, and have a little look about what's really going on. So, it may be inside, we've got this, I'm fine, everything's really good, and saying affirmations. I am, I'm abundant. And sometimes affirmations are really, really good, and I use them, and I do advocate for affirmations. But sometimes we have to have a healing, a realization, a clear out before we pop those affirmations in. So I feel that this is sort of saying covering up errors. I'm not saying there's an error in yourself or an error of your ways, but perhaps this is time to have a real good look about things that perhaps you feel you're putting on a front, or you're saying things are okay when they're not. Have a little look at the truth of you. And if things aren't okay, reach out or speak to others. Try to take steps, have a PJ day, listen to music, do what you have to do to feel into what's going on. Okay, and sometimes we don't like to face the truth about ourselves. It could be, I really handled that situation badly. But we can think about it a little bit and release it, or take steps to forgive ourselves, forgive others, or to write it. So, whatever, it's a collective reading. So just feel into how that feels like. It may mean covering up errors is also we're painting a better picture of other people, how they're treating us, certain situations in our life, work, what's going on there. And we're like, yeah, it's okay, everything's all right. And really, it's not. So this is a little time just to pause, breathe into who you are, own your space, own yourself, and perhaps if things aren't right, speak out, communicate. So I hope that makes sense to you. If not, you can, have a little look and see what you feel into the card as well. Covering up errors. Or maybe that's something. Anyway, I'm not going to go on anymore. So yeah, have a little look in to see what it is. Okay. So this is card B. So this is I want to be queen. I want to be queen. So this is stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom and passing a test. So this may mean that throughout all the work we've been doing in Circle, through the healing, the self-awareness that you've been receiving, you have sort of had that aha moment, like a tower moment when all is revealed, that you hold everything you've always needed within within you, and you are sort of the empress of your empire. So I feel that this is really coming through you. So you may have passed a test, whether that's a proper test or an interview, or you've just passed a personal, you've achieved something personal that's given you this really weird Cheshire cat mad smile. Yay, I did it. And she looks sort of quite sure of herself, but I do feel that this card is saying, yeah, if you want to be queen, go for it. You've got all that you need to do that. You've had some really difficult challenges in the past, but you have come through them. You've been surrounded by this sort of energy that may have been trapping you before, if that makes sense, but you've come through it. You've passed the test, whether it was a spiritual test or an actual test, and it just feels like, yeah, you've done it. Now keep striding forward to, this empowering energy. Keep striding forward, owning your stuff. That's how it feels like. Okay. And if you've chosen, I love this, if you've chosen card C, this is curiouser and curiouser, discovery, inquiry, weirdness, and curiosity. So this, again, it feels like a little bit what I said in the beginning, dig a bit deeper. So whatever's going on in your life, discover more about yourself, discover more about your spiritual journey, your energy, whatever it is that you have in front of you, or what's coming in to your life now. Don't ignore things. Don't be looking at your phone, except if you're looking at me. No, don't be looking at your phone or the Netflix all the time. It's great to do it whenever you like, but don't be distracted by looking for the real truth of what's going to help set you free on your journey. And also, I feel this, this weirdness, it says, what's weird? What is weird? Are we all pretending to be normal? So I feel this card is just saying, just be you, tuning to you. So it's a little bit, all the cards sort of, I feel, come together with this one. Tune in and communicate who you really are. Take the gloves off so you're ready to sort of not fight dirty, but take the gloves off. Show people who you really are. And if you're weird, own it, because your weirdness is usually your superpower, your sense of humor, your way of doing things, as long as it's obviously not hurting others. But the way of doing things, the way of being, your uniqueness, once you match your inner self and show the world who you are, then you'll have a matching vibration, instead of having perhaps a vibration that you emit to the world, or you put out to the world, that's not the true you. And when you start living and believing and being your truth, you vibrate that out, and then you get the things that match your vibration. Things that perhaps you didn't even know you wanted, but things that make you happy and match your vibration. So yeah, discovery, inquiry, curiosity. Dig deeper to these things that you're drawn to look at, and own your weirdness. I love it. And I feel with this one as well, it's quite funny. I'm drawn to the 3-3, and this card was 33. So just keep looking out for those spiritual signs that are telling you something. I feel, for me personally, now I've seen the 3-3 and the 3-3, it's about collaboration, it's about celebration, and it's about getting out there and sharing your light, okay? And taking the leap of faith. I mean, that does feel like that 3 card. Okay, and so this was the card that popped out the pack. So I do feel that this is for everybody, and this is all about forgetting who you are. So again, that sums up a little bit about all we've been saying. So forget who you are, conditioning falls away, memory no longer defines you. So yeah, it's almost like a nice tower moment where you have the aha, you let fall away everything that no longer serves you, everything that you've used to cover up the real you, your true heart, your true weirdness, your true queendomness, the true you. So let it come out And you can do that by forgetting who you are, letting go of perhaps the stories that you've written or the people that you've been, the wife, the mother, the victim, the whatever role you've played, the one who makes people laugh, the one that cares, the one that doesn't do anything, the party girl, whoever. There's my dog coming in. Then, whatever it is that you have allowed or has defined you in the past, this is saying just let it all away. And also be open to new things, curious or incurious. So you may have been told certain things in the past that have conditioned your mind, that certain things aren't true, certain things don't happen, certain things. This is time to be very open to the unexpected, to what you're being called to do, I feel. And you can do that by letting go of what you are or how you've acted to survive, and settling into a new you. We also will do some work on the full moon, again, about releasing, letting go. But, I hope that all makes sense to everybody. And it does just feel like a time stepping into new energy. And just as I say that, I look down and we have the wake up card. So it does feel it is your moment, letting go of you and the falseness of certain things around, looking deeper into the truth and stepping into your queendomly or kingdomly. Your sovereign. Oh, anyway, yeah. Enough now. Go away. Many blessings.